our motive, an app that motivates people lacking the incentive to exercise by providing them with an interactive and fun alternative.
So we're all aware of the many benefits that exercising can bring to our lives, but why is it that we don't do it often? The reason? Well, simply motivation. It's not because we don't have time, we don't have access to it, or we have pressing injuries. The problem is we don't have the motivation to go for a run.
This project is being proposed since we've identified a lack of incentive for physical activity amongst teenagers and adults, with studies showing that roughly 2 out of every 3 teenagers and 95% of adults do not participate in at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. We, as a team, strive to tackle this issue, with exercise playing an important role for all people, not only by bolstering health, but also by increasing memory and strengthening mental health. The chemical released by the body after exercising has the potential to benefit everybody.
To solve this problem, our value proposition is an interactive mobile game that motivates users to exercise. Our solution is an easily accessible, entertaining, and interactive mobile exercise game. The game involves a virtual city where a user runs to build buildings and improve their city. Before a run, users can set a distance goal for their run and choose between a range of buildings that they can build for their cities, where a longer distance equates to a more advanced building. If the user manages to meet their distance goal and runs further than what was originally set, the building is added to their city, whereas if the user does not manage to meet their distance goal, the building disappears and does not show up in their city. In short, the game is about a virtual city where the more you run, the more developed your city would be. By combining an addictive mobile app and exercising, our app would be hitting an untapped market with a huge growth potential.
Our unique value comes in the fact that we combine physical activity and gaming. There are not many apps out there that do so, and by doing this, we provide incentive for beginners to start running and gamify the process of running to make it more enjoyable for all.
Our main customer bases are teenagers and adults between the ages of 13 to 30, but more specifically, we are targeting our app to people who want to exercise but find it to be too boring and are not motivated to do so. In this day and age, as more and more people spend their time playing video games, watching YouTube, browsing TikTok, and spending time on their phones, they have become less and less motivated to exercise. As a group, we strive to change this by not only motivating them to exercise, but also helping them to build up the discipline to do so. By combining the entertaining aspects of gaming with the seemingly uninteresting activity of running, our mobile app helps give users a push to exercise regularly, incentivizing them to stay fit and healthy in an entertaining way.
Our 2 main revenue streams involve a premium subscription model as well as in-app purchases, with the premium subscription model mainly targeted towards users who would enjoy more advanced features of our app. This includes more advanced data on their runs, a social system to match with nearby runners, access to advanced training plans, and much more. In terms of our in-app purchases, we plan on launching seasonal decorations, colorful themes, and other customization options for a better experience. This allows our users to spark their creativity and design their city to their desires.
We plan to market our app with 3 main points. The first being social media, through targeted Facebook advertisements towards people who enjoy gaming and aren't motivated to exercise. The other being a mailing list for direct communication with customers by notifying them on updates and building a loyal customer base. As well as a word of mouth by rewarding people who recommend this app to their friends to download and add as in-game friends.
Here you can see a couple of our competitors in this space. Another fitness game with a similar concept is Ring Fit, produced by Japanese gaming company Nintendo. However, 2 major downsides of it are that the game can only be played at home and that the user has to use a Nintendo Switch console with an additional controller to play the game. This makes the game inaccessible to many and quite the hassle to play. Whereas on our side, Motive is a mobile app that can be downloaded for free across the world, where users simply need a mobile device and internet connection to use the app whenever they want and wherever they want. As seen here, we are the only ones that can provide multiplayer game modes that can be accessible anywhere.
Our market size for this venture is huge. As of 2018, the global mobile application market is valued at $115 billion, while the global mobile fitness application market is valued at $1.83 billion. And we hope to capture 20% of this market share in the upcoming years.
Competitive, accessible, and interactive. Thank you for listening to our pitch.